Welcome back to Let's Play Gran Turismo 4 Part 15. And today, we're going to be doing the final beginner event of the game. And that's the sports truck race. So we got to go buy a truck. Which, I was kind of surprised when I first got this game, like that there were trucks added to it. But there's going to be one opponent in particular that I'm not excited about. It's this thing. This thing is a bitch to drive against. So, yeah. As far as what I'm going to choose, since I can't actually buy that, there's two in mind. I can either go with the Ram, which is decent, probably weighs a fuck ton, or I can go with the one I dislike pretty much tenfold, but the Ford SVT Lightning. So how much does this thing actually weigh is the question. 2132 kilos. And the Ram is going to be 2390. Alright, so about a couple hundred kilograms of difference, even though this thing looks a lot more huge. And I am aware of the A-spec points glitch of this one, so kind of don't want to use it for that reason. And I don't really think there's much else of an option, really. Is that the only Silverado they have? Looks like it. Actually, no, there's this fucking hideous thing, which, hell no, I'm not choosing. I can't believe I'm actually doing this, but I'm buying a fucking Ford today, y'all. Yikes. No, I don't really give a shit about the color. Fucking, I'll just go red. Can't believe it. I'm buying an F-150. Never thought I'd see the day. Kind of want to puke right now. But, yeah. So, I am going to do a couple upgrades to this thing. Because I am going against that bitch fucking Silverado. It's just way too overpowered. And I think I actually win it as a prize car, but I'm not certain. So I'm going to put an LSD on it, because it seems to help quite a bit. Throw NOS on it as well. The usual. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is a stage 1 weight reduction, because that's a significant drop. It's probably going to drop my A-spec points quite a bit too, but oh well. So, now that we're in our Ford, yeah, let's get this shit over with. 3 races. So, same stuff as usual. 2 laps at Fuji, 2 at Laguna, 2 at Seattle. Kind of a weird choice to have a truck race at Fuji, but oh well. And once you know it, that Silverado is here. So, at least it's starting in 3rd. It might not get it as good as a launch, but 10 A-spec points. It's probably not going to seem like that during the race, but okay, wheel spin. But I guess let's see what happens. Maybe this will be a little bit overpowered. Who knows? And he wants to push me into the dirt right off the bat. Also, I'm trying out a NVIDIA RTX voice because I am in the dirt. That is not ideal. But pretty much ever since the last video, I got my RTX 2080 Super in. And that made the emulator perform a hell of a lot better, so that's awesome. But also, I'm trying out the new NVIDIA RTX voice noise cancellation shit. So hopefully, I doubt it will completely drown out the sound of the wheel and the pedals, but hopefully it helps a lot. So, this is kind of like the experimental video using it. See like how well it actually does. And I think I overestimated that Silverado, because that thing should be where I am right now, and it's not. Maybe that wave reduction was a bad idea. And maybe this is going to be a cakewalk. I think I'm just used to getting the RAM for this event, because that's normally what I do, because I'm a RAM fanboy. But whatever. I can't undo the weight reduction, sadly, so pretty much just have to roll with it. I'm not taking the LSD off, because if I get one wheel peels and I start spaghettiing everywhere, then yeah. What's the point? Plus, I am using my NOS too, so that's contributing to the huge gap. Well, Silverado finally took second. This thing is gonna take a couple races to get used to. Then again, the series is only 3 races, so by the time I am used to it, it'll be over. Also, I kind of don't want to look at how disgustingly ugly this truck is, so I'm gonna stay in this camera for the event. For both my sake and your sake. Because this is definitely one of the ugliest trucks ever made. I'm probably gonna piss off several people in the comments, but oh well. Nobody watches this shit anyways. Make fun of yourself so nobody else can. 200 IQ. Whopping 10 seconds ahead already. So yeah, so much for the decently high A-spec points per race, but if I wanted to do a 200 points playthrough, I just don't have the patience for that. Trying to fine-tune the car to get to exactly 200 points and still make it winnable. So, yep, down the 1 mile long straightaway, even though we go to the closer finish line, even though the starting finish line is this one that we're approaching right now, which makes 0 sense. I don't know why the start line is further than, like, the finish line or whatever, but fuck it. And, yeah, there we go. 1,200 creds this time. And time for the next race. Alright, up next we have 2 laps at Laguna Seca. Alright, here we go with our second race here at Laguna. The Silverado has returned. Another 10 A-spec points. Not really surprising. I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that I did not like that Silverado one bit, and I always had a grudge against it, so like, ah, god damn it, the Silverado's here, or whatever. I don't know. I'm really, really picky whenever it comes to trucks. So, this doesn't really have any effect for the video, at least, but the way I've been doing my thumbnails is that whenever I'm done editing the video, I go back and redo one of the races that I did and watch the replay to get the car, or the thumbnail of the car and shit. I just punted that Tacoma, and he just punted me back. But, it's been kind of fucking up my win-loss ratio and my, it's adding a bunch of the days in the game, so I'm gonna have to start recording replays, like, during my recording sessions, like, right after a race is done, because I tried saving a replay a few videos ago, but the replay files just get corrupted, so I guess they don't like getting saved on the emulator. But pretty much it's gonna take a little bit more time to for me to record videos, just like an extra race, pretty much, just to grab a thumbnail real quick. Watching the replay as soon as it's done, so it's probably gonna be on this track, but it's whatever. Just so I don't waste more time and more days and shit. Also, I've been thinking about what I'm going to be tackling after I'm done with this one, because this is the last beginner event. And the emulator is doing some weird shit to the road right now. I don't know what the fuck all that shit was, but whatever. Oh, there it is again. But, I could finish the rest of the easy special condition events, because I started off with the first two, and then I moved on to beginner events, just for the money grinding stuff. But now I'm thinking I'm actually going to do the first set of driving missions. I'm in the grass, that's lovely. I'm going to do the first set of driving missions, and then I'm probably going to do the... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Alright. That is not good. Gotta get on the NOS. Gotta concentrate a little bit more now. But yeah, I'm gonna do the first set of driving missions after this episode. And then I'm gonna finish the special condition easy events. And after that, pretty much I'm gonna hold off on the professional events for a while. Because I want to get, like, game completion percentage up to 25%. So the way I'm going to do the endurance races after I get to that 25% is I'm actually going to throw them in here and there, because I don't want to do all the endurance races at the very last stint of the LP. And there's also some certain prize cars from those endurance events that I want to use in other races, so I'm going to go and get those prize cars first. Do the events that I want to and the cars that I want to. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there pretty much. So, there we go. Kind of spun out there, but managed to recover. Me and the Silverado just pulling away from everyone in the field. Another 1,200 credits, and we move on to the third and final race of the beginner events. Finally, race number 3, 2 laps at Seattle. Alright, we're doing it on the reverse course, actually. I'm betting this is going to be another cakewalk. So, yeah. I guess just enjoy the domination. Smack. Dive on my way into 4th place. This... Yep, he was going to pinch me. I kind of knew it. And I got to get out around the Ram, the biggest one here by far. And smash my way around that guy, and there we go. I am hugging the wall for some reason. I don't know what the fuck I was doing right there. So yep, now we just pull away from the rest of the field once again. Until I fuck up. Wall. Taking out wall. Holy shit, I did that terribly. But taking the NOS off won't really do anything to the A-spec point, so that's kind of why I just kept it on. And these races are stupid easy anyways. I overestimated them, so fuck it. It's there. I'm gonna use it. Wee. Seems like the Ram has taken the lead. I'm surprised the Chevy hasn't gotten up their wall. Way wide right there. Back on the NOS, because why not? This thing revs out quite far, too. Well, based off the red line. Did that somewhat decently. $14 seconds ahead of the Ram right now. The Ram has got a solid lead against the rest of the field. Besides me, of course. This weight reduction made a huge difference. Yep, and well, again. So, I think the first endurance race that I'm actually going to do whenever I do unlock it is probably going to be the Circuit de la Sarthe number 2 24-hour, or the first 24 hours of Le Mans. The track without the chicanes. They actually put 2 24 hours of Le Mans in, one with and one without chicanes, so that was kind of weird. But the reason why I want to do the second one is that the prize car is one of my favorite cars in the game, the Bentley Speed 8. So I'd like to actually get that and use it in another event. Because a lot of these cars in this game I've never driven still, even though I played the living shit out of this when I was younger. I just never got around to completing the game fully. I've driven a couple prototypes, like the Minolta and the Jag, R92, 7087B, GT1, stuff like that. I haven't driven the Sauber, I haven't driven any of the Pescarollos, I haven't driven the Peugeot 905. There's a lot of shit I haven't driven in this game, so it's kind of why it's going to be a little bit scrambled, mix and matched. So yeah, now the news, the series is done, woo. Beginner events complete, and the prize car for the truck challenge is... So I was right. Ugh. Things are so ugly. I kind of don't want it, but I have it, so eh. That's all I could really say about it, eh. Now I gotta live with it in my garage. Yeah. So anyways, beginner events complete. In the next episode, we will resume with the special condition events. We're going back to the Grand Canyon. And I'm not excited about it because the A-spec points are going to be low because I suck ass at rally with a wheel. So stay tuned for that.